What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is George and I'm excited today because I'm talking about Honeyland again. Now, if you've watched this channel and you stay tuned, you're hitting that like button, subscribe, and the bell, you'll know I've talked about Honeyland before. Now it's getting super close to getting involved. Now I got some more information to get to you. So before we get in, again, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Do this for educational purposes only. So let's get straight into this. Hopefully make a little bit of money and get this on our radar right now. Let's go. Guys, for those of you that don't remember, here it is. I'm going to give you a very quick overview. But all I want you to do is refer back to the video I made on this with more detail. But Honeyland is a very cool play and own game, all right? You can actually earn big money through this if you do it right. Obviously, remember the disclaimer. You have all of the NFT assets. You play to own the Web3 game single token. One of the most important things I remember about this is they actually have their own land that you can either sell and stake, things like that. All right, they're in little hexagons for the Honeyland and they're super, super cool. Now, there is so much going on. I'm going to remind you quickly just with this 2-minute trailer before I get into the new information.
In the beginning, the Genesis bees lived in the hive, where they spent their days harvesting nectar and living in quiet peace and harmony. A few of the Genesis bees yearned to explore the land beyond the hive. Those Genesis bees called themselves the Explorers. But their queen would not abide by their requests. And even though they were forbidden to leave the hive, they charted paths they one day hoped to take, to see the rest of the universes. All that changed the day the pests attacked the hive. With no defense structures in place, the Queen was forced to turn to the Explorers and allow them to lead the Genesis bees out of the hive and towards the faraway lands and worlds throughout the universe of Honeyland. When the Genesis bees left the hive, they were immediately amazed by what awaited them. Honeyland was host to seemingly infinite realms and lands, all filled with other bees. And these weren't just normal bees, but different classes and types, each with their own unique characteristics. The Genesis bees learned that these bees and their specific skill sets, when strategically deployed and combined, could harvest more nectar than ever before. They also discovered more hives with more queens, each completely unique and distinct. The Explorers were determined to continue to explore and expand their reach throughout Honeyland. But many of the Genesis bees were hesitant to continue on, and instead yearned to return to their original hive. And so the Genesis bees fractured, some wishing to explore, some wishing to stay put, some wishing to return to their original hive, and some hoping to join one of the new hives. And that's where you come in. It's now your job to build your own colony of bees, to explore the honeyverse, and build your nectar supply. But remember, this is just the beginning of Honeyland.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. If you remember that, well done. All right, that's a quick overview. Everything you saw in there is NFT side, all right? The bees, the land, the cut, everything like that. Everything like that. Super, super cool, all right? So that's the overview. Please go back to the other video if you want to go in more detail about what this is. But let's get into what I've got new for you. Right, guys, it doesn't look like much right now, but on October the 5th, this is going to open up. This is their alpha, and you're actually going to get access to it. All right, that's a very, very important point. Write that down, October the 5th. If you've watched this and you're too late, have a look, see if you can still get in. But on October the 5th, this is going to open up for all of us. So this is where we are in the roadmap, all right? I told you the alpha deck is built. All right, it's actually open up for all of us. We're getting early access to learn strategies and gain upper hand ahead of the public launch. This is massive. All right, you're also going to get a commemorative NFT involved as well. Bonus token airdrop for the players who complete through a certain level. There's more details about that. Obviously, click on the links down below and do your own research as well and check it out. All right, later on, there will be more information on that. But if you can complete them, you're going to get bonuses. There it is. The most important parts about this Honeyland video, all right? Again, if you want to go back through the channel, watch all our videos anyway, but specifically watch the Honeyland video that I did. That's got all the detail about the game. This was more to get you involved in the alpha, starting October the 5th open for 3 weeks, and it's going to blow the industry, okay? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to be notified, and I'll see you when there's more updates.